What's going on, Shalom family? What's going on with everybody? Hope all of y'all are doing well. I hope all of y'all are doing well. I just want to jump in here and just tell y'all about some great news. Some great news. Just want to jump in here and tell y'all about some great news. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm not going to be on here long. I know a lot of people will probably be catching it afterwards. But I wanted to jump in here, man, and just talk to y'all. I'm driving, so if you leave comments, I won't be able to really look at the comments as much because they kind of go fast or whatnot. But shout out to everybody out there, man, that has supported the project. Turn Me Up. If you haven't gotten the Turn Me Up album, definitely go get it. You can get it on Spotify. You can get it on Apple Music. You can get it on iTunes. You can get it on DistroKid. You can get it on YouTube Music. You can get it on Amazon Music. You can get it. You can get it pretty much in every digital music outlet store if you possess the accessibility to get it. So you can go cop the album, go cop it now. But I want to let y'all know, man, yesterday I had a phone call meeting and whatnot. And so I found out, I've been blessed to really, if you got the album, it's 11 tracks. Out of the 11, one of the tracks I produced on there called Nutrition. It's a record that I produced. Nutrition is on there. And a couple other records. But I've been blessed to be able to have a dope project. And shalom, what's going on? Toward the Zion Publishing Company. I've been blessed to have a couple of singles on there, at least 5 of them that is radio records. And so I was on the phone yesterday talking some business, and come to find out, out of those 5, they're getting picked up. They're being spun on major mainstream gospel as well as mainstream secular radio stations, not only in America but also in Canada. And so that's been truly a blessing, man. That's a big deal for what's going on. Just to really just continue to stay focused, and thank you all for your great support. But again, we just have to keep going. Just keep going. I'm gonna be coming back on at a later time, give y'all those inspiring artists. If you know an inspiring artist or you an inspiring artist yourself, it's definitely out here, man. It's a lot of tricks, a lot of things you can do to be able to help yourself. It does require having some funds, man. You got to have some funds to be able to put out some things that's going to be. You wanted to put it out professional. I'm not saying you got to break the bank. I'm not saying you need to go and get a loan and get a second mortgage on your home and all that type of stuff. But I will say it does require some form of funds to be able to put together some good music and put it out there, some good sound. And it just starts with being able to have access to a studio. You may not have those, you may be in an area in a city that don't have a studio, and I want to be able to give you some tips. I'm gonna give you some tips on what to do, how to do it, how to even build your own studio if you're in a city where there is no studio. I'm gonna teach you how to build your own studio, a little small pre-production studio that'll be able to get you some good sound quality. And we'll talk about mixing and all that other stuff. So I'm going to be definitely creating a channel. If not, I may be even just running the channel from over here to give you some tips on that. And I think that a lot of young artists need, those tips and things like that, because out here, ain't nobody going to give you nothing free. Okay, let me tell you that. Ain't nobody going to give you nothing free out here. But I want to be able to create an avenue and a platform to be able to give you something All right, be able to give you something free game. Free game. Um, in the streets they talk about. There's always this thing about when you first get in the game and you first get in the game, start hustling or whatever. Don't nobody give you nothing, okay? They're basically, if they do give you something, trust me, if they do give you a little something to start out with, that's just to get you to that point, to get you to come back. So sometimes they'll give you a little something to sacrifice, a little something. They may give you a couple dimes to go get your feet wet till it'll feel good to you. But ultimately, all that is bait just to get you to get more, where you can turn into a hustler and get being to work for them. But I want to be able to talk to you about how to be able to not hustle backwards, investing your money into something, and that you're not going to get anywhere. It's a whole lot of stuff on the internet. People, selling game. A whole lot of folks selling game on the internet, talking about, click this link in the bottom, at the bottom of the description. Aren't you tired of this? Aren't you tired of that? Click the link at the bottom, and what it is, you click on that link and you subscribe to their email list, and they basically give you 30, 40 minutes of nothing. And at the end of that, they tell you, if you want the game, you got to buy my book. If you want the game, you got to, order my videos. If you want the game, all it is just, it's no different from the street hustle. No different from the street hustle. So, but my thing is, I'm not going to do you like that. I ain't going to tell you, hey, look, click the link in the description. Hey, send me, Cash App, send me. I ain't doing none of that. I want to be able to be a blessing to you. Man, let me tell y'all something. Y'all have been blessing me from day one. Rocking with the Most High. Even when I first got here, I wasn't heavily in the Most High, but when I got here, I decided I wanted to change my life, and I met another dude that was a street cat who asked me. He said, and I remember his name is Dre. I remember Dre I remember this like it was yesterday. He said, "Yo, man, I got this situation, and they looking for a gospel rap song. Will you be able to do a gospel rap song? Can you do one for me? Because I want to be able to just submit it for a soundtrack." I did the gospel rap song, and it was fire. Dre produced it. I did the rap song with fire, and from that point on, it was just bothering me. Just like, man, every time I could rap 4 songs in the club. And then when that song came on, it was like, oh man, the club was just like, wow. It had that pop feel to it. And so, shalom, Mr. Black Taxi, what's going on? So that's how things kind of, the Most High set it up for me to go from being a secular artist, end up putting together music that would glorify him. And, that's the thing, man. All right, that's what's up. But yeah, man, so I want to be able to give y'all some game, man, on how to get yourself started, get yourself off the ground. And even if you are off the ground, you've been doing this 10 years or whatever, let me tell y'all something, man. There's 7 billion people on the planet. 7 billion people on the planet. Everybody ain't heard you. And let me tell you another thing. You could have done put out a record 10 years ago. If you were an independent artist, you done put together a record 10 years ago. To you, that record is old. To your friends and family, that record is old. It's somebody on the other side of the world that ain't never heard that record. To them, that record is not old. That record is new. That's a new record. All right? So there's some things, man, that we just really got to look at. So I want to encourage all of y'all, man, out there again. I'm excited about the gospel and the mainstream stations picking up singles from Turn Me Up. So whatever the Most High do, it's a beautiful thing. And so I'm just excited for what he's already doing, and how not only he blessing Boom, but he blessing my life and my family life individual. And I ain't have to scam nobody. I have to hustle nobody. I ain't have to do none of that. I did everything the right way. You did everything like you're supposed to do. So at the end of the day, man, I'm gonna definitely look out and be on the lookout for the next video. The next video is gonna show you how to put together your own pre-production studio. And I'm gonna tell you something. And it's all gonna be built from Walmart and Home Depot or Lowe's. I'm gonna give you game on that. All right. So the name of those videos that's gonna be coming up is gonna be called Giving You Game. All right. That's what those videos gonna be called. Giving you game. And it's only strictly for those that are artists. It's only strictly for the artists. If you're an artist, aspiring artist, especially if you're in the truth, I want to help you out. I'm gonna give you some game. All right. But if you ain't got that Turn Me Up album, go right now on iTunes and your digital music stores, every digital music outlet, and go get Turn Me Up. And I don't think I can tell you to do. What's going on, y'all, son? Jamarcus Clay. What's going on, family? What's going on? Only thing I ask anybody to do is just share. That's it. I ain't asking you to do nothing else but hit the share button. You know what I'm saying? You go get that Turn Me Up album. All I ask you to do is share it with your family. Share it with your friends. Send them the link. It don't cost you nothing to send the link. That's it. Send the link. Hit that share button. Send them the link. Marcus Jarman, what's going on? What's going on, Shalom family? Be on the lookout. If you're an inspiring artist, the next video I'm gonna be coming with, it's gonna be sometime this week. It's gonna be coming with the name of those videos. It's gonna be called Giving You Game. All right, and it's gonna be giving you game from the ground up, dealing with the music. All right. So the next one is gonna be about building your own studio, pre-production studio, and it's gonna start with the booth. So the next video is gonna be starting with that booth, and then after that, I'm gonna be dealing with some other things on certain things to order, how to get your sound, how to soundproof your stuff. All of this gonna be at a cheap, affordable rate. It's not gonna be at a rate that you gotta pay me. It's gonna be at the rate that you gotta spend money to go get what you need to get. It's not gonna cost you a lot of money. So I want to be a blessing to you because nobody was able to give me that game like that. You know what I'm saying? So I figured a lot of this stuff out on my own, going through trial and error. I spent a lot of money. I spent money doing other things, just really trying to figure things out, especially when you come to Atlanta. It ain't nothing but game in Atlanta. The whole music industry is nothing but game. From open mics, all the open mics, that ain't nothing but game. It ain't nothing but a money maker, all right? All it is a money maker. Cats out here making good money off open mics. And ain't nobody getting signed. Ain't nobody getting signed. And when you go to these open mics, ain't nothing but a room full of starving artists, hungry artists. That's it. That's it. You ain't building no fan base off of other artists. Just like you can't build a ministry off guest speakers. You can't build a ministry off guest speakers, and you can't build a fan base off of just performing with a bunch of artists. It's all game. And the promoter making the money because they know you hungry. But I'm going to give you game. I'm going to put you on some game, y'all. Put you on some game, especially in Israel. We got a lot that we got to work to give you some to try to build a foundation. Build a foundation. All right. We got some work to do, y'all. We got some work to do. All right. So stay tuned, man. Go cop the album and watch out for the next video. All right, Giving You Game, building the studio from Walmart to Lowe's or Home Depot. That's gonna be the next video. All right. Shalom to you all.